Hi, it's Jen of the Kick-Ass Website Coach, and in my other video I didn't get to cover a few of the other important things, like the title, um, using how to publish, save the draft, or even schedule out ahead of time. So let's go over those things. So when it comes to your title, you want it to be relevant to what your actual post is going to be about. So in that one that we made earlier, let's see if I have it saved. Oh, no, that's not the right thing. Okay, so actually that is a good thing. I can show you how to use the revisions. Okay, so anyway, back to what we need to cover. The title. The title needs to be relevant to what we're doing. So let's call it this, because that's what we used earlier. You don't have to wear pastels for spring. Okay, so we're going to do that. We'll just leave it at that. We've already got the thing in here, but here, real quick, we'll just do it one more time. We're gonna look for the photo that we want to use as our featured image. Accept featured image. Um, okay, let me show you how to add a new category. If you are starting a new set of blog posts that might be in a series and you want to include them in a new category, all you have to do is click underneath the categories tab on add new category, and let's call this, I don't even know because it's not part of my plan. Um, uh, what not to wear? How's that for a category? Alright, and then you just click on add new category, and it gets added to the top of the list. It's already checkmarked, so it's going to show up under that category. Alright, so scrolling down, we covered our tags earlier. We could also type in how to. We could call it spring accessories. You don't really want to add too many of these. You want to keep it really concise, but that's a good example of how you just type that in. Now, earlier I made this blog post and then I erased it in order to do this next video. I just erased the body of it. So I could go back to, it shows like, 1 minute ago, 2 minutes ago. Let's see what this one is. Okay, so it's saying if I click on this that I'm gonna lose all of my stuff. That's okay. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and click on leave this page. It's gonna show me, aha, there's all my text. Now, I'm gonna click on restore this revision and let's see what happens. Okay, great. And it's exactly what we had up earlier, minus our title. So let's type that in again. Alright, so the next most important thing is we can save it as a draft. So let's say we're in the middle of typing this up and one of the kids comes in and gets you distracted, or you have to go make lunch. You don't quite get it all the way done. You can click on save as draft. Okay? Now what that means is if you shut the whole site down or you go look at something else, let's go look at our pages real quick. And then we decide, okay, 10 minutes later we're ready to come back to it. If we click on here, we can look in two places. It'll show up right here. So it's this top one and it says draft, or you can go directly to your drafts tab and it will show up there. So you can just click on it and it takes you right back to the editor page and you're ready to pick up. Now, the next thing that's really awesome is, let's say you write this up, you have inspiration, but you already have a blog post ready for today or ready for this week or whatever your schedule is. So you want to use this one for tomorrow or next week or sometime in the future. Well, you can do that. So down here where it says publish immediately or edit, let's click on edit, and it gives us an option to publish in the future. You can also use this to publish in the past. I haven't seen much of a use for that though. All right, so today is 3/26, so March, and you can do it. You can do one for every month. If you're only doing a monthly newsletter type of a blog post, you can do that. So if, let's say we want to publish this tomorrow, we're going to type in the day or the date, and then this refers to the time, and it's on military time. I cannot tell you if there's a good time or a bad time to post your blog posts. I really can't. I've not figured that out. So I generally post mine like really early in the morning so that it's in the news feed, it's in somebody's email if they've signed up for emails. It's in their news feed early. So once you've decided all of that, you can click OK. And then you'll notice down here, instead of saying publish, it says schedule. So once all of that is ready, and once you have all of your photos in place and you have all of your text in place, everything else is ready, you click on schedule. Okay, that's just telling me that it still has words that it thinks are spelled wrong. Alright, so now it is scheduled, and now this little area right here says it's scheduled for tomorrow at 6:26 a.m. And if I were to come in here and do anything else to this post, if I come in and I follow up with a call to action, if I change my category, if I do anything else to it, if I add more photos, all I have to do is click update, and it's going to save at the same publishing time. Super easy. This makes it great where if you have several ideas for inspiration all at one time and you want to sit down and you want to hammer them all out, you can do that, and then you can schedule them to go live on your blog over the next several days or the next several weeks, or even, like you saw, over the next several months. So those are the basics for how you actually take care of and manage your blog. Now there is one other thing. Let me show you the preview. I'll show you what this post looks like again. Alright, we have the title. Now look, it even on the preview says it's going to publish tomorrow, not today. It shows that we have this under accessorizing rather, and then it shows our tags. So that helps there again with search engine optimization. Those are called keywords. Okay, so this is our featured image, and then this is the body of our text. Now one thing, I think I mentioned it in the last video, I would come in here and actually create a little bit more space between these things. And I'm going to go ahead and move this over to the left side. And then I'm going to click update. And I'm going to refresh this page. This is just my preview page. Actually, let me delete that one, and we're going to go to preview one more time. See what that looks like. Alright, so I think it's spaced out better. It's a little bit easier to read this way. Always make sure that there's plenty of white space because it's easier for the eyes to sort through all of the information. Okay, so let me show you real quick. Over here on the sidebar, we have our categories list. And I'm going to click on accessorizing. Now that particular blog post is not going to show up because it has not actually published yet. It won't publish until tomorrow. So, but this is showing everything that I have listed in the accessorizing category. Then you can scroll down through those and you can try training. Uncategorized is something that I should remove, and I will show you how to do that here in a little bit. Okay, thanks, that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next video.